It's a capital S.
What?
Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. She's sending somebody the name of the channel. That? Well, yeah.
For our channel?
Yeah. I don't remember if it's capital S or lowercase s. It doesn't matter. But
Just tell them, yeah. There's a...
it's Ethan.
All right. Well, we're live.
Oh.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
We've got...
Peyton's home.
We got the Cubs home. Good morning.
Morning.
We've got Mrs. Nesbitt over here, chilling, helping with the commentary. Say hi. Hello. And we have Rusty.
Hello, good morning.
See, that sounded like human, Dad.
We're Mrs. Nesbitt over here.
That's not right.
Yep.
Where did you get the name Nesbitt from?
Toy Story 1. You've never watched Toy Story 1?
Oh, I'm sure I did 30 years ago or whenever it
Yeah.
came out, but I don't know
would you hold
anybody.
this plate?
Morning, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
So Mrs. Nesbitt, when he lost his arm and he found out that he was a toy and not a space ranger, at the house he was at, the daughter was playing with him and he was having a tea party. So she had named him Mrs. Nesbitt. So when Woody came to rescue him, he was like, "I'm Mrs. Nesbitt. I can't leave."
You remember too much of that one.
That's one of my favorite Disney Pixar movies.
Oh, it's one of mine too, but I don't. It's not favorite enough to remember that.
What's
So
the best way?
Morning, Pickles.
Yeah, you do that one.
I did watch the
So,
I did watch the new Buzz Lightyear movie that was out yesterday.
So you want to go ahead and do that? Well, I can do that.
That was all right. It held my attention more than WALL-E. About as much as Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4 was not good.
No foil. It's Ethan.
Yeah,
What's up, brother? How you doing?
that's who asked for the YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Huh?
Anyway, what's up, E? We're gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. Hold on, yeah,
You got both burners on? Yep.
There.
Okay.
So we have for the try, is a Bang Energy that is keto and is coffee flavored mocha. It has 200 milligrams of caffeine.
No, it doesn't. It has 20 grams protein, Peyton. Where do you see caffeine, ma'am? Typically it has caffeine. No! Duh, it's keto, no caffeine.
well, if it's a Bang, it's got caffeine.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose.
Sure, I mean, yeah. But it's a bang. Protein, brain, potent, brain and body fuel, keto coffee, mocha madness. There was a cookies and cream one,
That
but
sounds
you know,
good.
Dad wouldn't have it in cookie and cream
Yeah.
because he's scarred for life. Apparently.
Ethan, we're doing pretty good. We'll get into our week here in a few. I've had just drop it in there. It'll be all right.
All right, never mind it.
Okay.
I've had a pretty wild week, but swim practice has been on this week. That's been fun.
Yes, it has.
Boys.
Rusty.
Whoa.
It's not even enough to taste, is it?
I mean, it's gonna be. Do you want more?
It's a little shot.
Do you want
Very
more?
little shot.
Yeah, a little shot. Yeah.
Listen, if y'all want a double shot,
This is a thimble shot.
Yeah, he was in the army, and I was an alcoholic, so we know what shots are.
Ew.
Peyton,
So all right, let's try. Oh, you guys got it.
Peyton's still doing the best shot.
Sorry.
Smells good.
Yeah. So we
We don't have one set yet. Oh yeah. All right.
Yep. All right. Ready?
3.
Cheers. Actually, I like that one.
This one is really surprisingly good.
I actually like it. It's got a little chalky taste at the aftertaste, but otherwise, it's better than that Starbucks stuff you guys get. I think.
Now it's better.
And it's better than the bangs that my daughter drinks.
Yeah. So.
Those are actual. Now it's better.
We
This
just
is
have
an
like
actual bang. I see the name on the can.
no, it's a coffee
No,
bag.
it's
But this is a keto coffee bang.
No other bangs are.
I like it.
All caffeine.
This one is really good. I like it.
Have you
Yeah.
had the new C4
So.
drink?
I've had C4.
C4 is good.
No, not the drink. I've had actual C4.
That was an argument.
Hey man.
In my 20s, I tried to catch C4, but.
In your 20s? I think 20 and 30s.
Anyway,
Or now.
yeah, it's been a. So Pay, why don't you tell them what you're doing? Do you even know what you're doing?
No.
Chicken bacon.
Okay, so
We're seasoning up 2 pans that just came out of the white tank. I've seasoned them 3 times. So we're going to use these. We're going to cook bacon in it, the proper way.
that's the BSR
Please.
that I showed last week, and then we have when that's done and the bacon's done, we'll move it to the back, and then we'll pull out that mystery hammered skillet, and
Use that.
I could be speaking wrong. If somebody
I'm
when James gets in, I'll double check with him, but I think it's a Southern mystery skillet. I'm not sure if there was any because there's no markings on it, but from what I've read, there's like Wagner and stuff like that did a skillet, a hammered skillet, but it had no markings. So we'll check with James when he gets in. So we had swim practice all week.
I got the coach swim.
She got to help coach.
And then the first morning practice of the season, I swam with everybody.
Yep. So we got one young lady. It's her first year, and I'm telling you, day one, she looked like a tadpole just got its legs. But
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, this girl has done amazing work, and she can almost do a full 50, which is 1 down and 1 back. She can do it, but she gets in her head like she's like I'm gonna drown. But she's coming a long way.
She's also just really funny.
And she also got swimmer of the week, so congratulations.
Yep. She did get swimmer of the week.
If I come, you gonna let me swim?
If
I'm
you
not
know
there.
how to swim, listen, that's your buddy. If you start drowning, that one gets to save you.
Yeah, my main goal is to help them with their strokes and make sure that they don't drown.
But now who's gonna jump in
So,
and save them if they do?
Uh,
because Dad's not doing that.
yeah, I should be part of a wholesale bacon club. It's like I had to go to. There's a certain Walmart that I go to that's across town that I can get bacon, not cheap, but under $5 a pack. So that's where I go.
If we go to Sam's Club, you get 3 1-pound packs for $16. So it's $1.33 a pack or whatever. So it's $6.33 a pack. It's 16 bucks for 3 packs.
Yeah.
And they're 1 pound. Whenever I go to the grocery store, they're like 12 ounces instead of 16.
Yeah.
So far, that's the best deal I can find on small individual packs.
You know, it's funny, Charlie, is I was on, I just laid down last night to bed and I get this notification that Trumpet Master was on live on Instagram. And I was like, what? So I flipped on there and we were talking and he was asking about what we were doing this morning and told him the Cub wanted French toast.
What do you want to put against it?
And he said, well, if French toast is coming out of the bear cave, it's going to have bacon or sausage in it.
I know people that put like whipped cream and chocolate chips and stuff like that on their French toast.
Us.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this one. Okay, how are we gonna have nobody in high?
Because there's probably another one that's open.
Most definitely is.
But so my Monday was kind of chill. I had a lot of nerves going into Tuesday because Tuesday we had 3 doctor's appointments in like all day long, and then they took did blood work.
Will you get out some stuff?
That wiped you out. I mean but a lot of good news. So what do they call that one? The
Endocrinology? No. Endocrinology.
So that was the diabetes lady. She said everything looked good. Still a type 2, which is a plus. And that my A1C was a 6.8.
Awesome.
How the hell that happened, I don't know. The wife and I both looked at each other and went, oh! Yes. Awesome. So
you know how strange it is to hope you're a type 2 diabetic?
Yes.
That is really, really weird.
Because the one of the problems, and we thought we were going there, is a side effect to the immunotherapy is because your immune system's in overdrive, that it can cause your body to become insulin resistant. So
type 1.
So then I could be a type 1 because I'm insulin resistant. But as the case from what she said, I'm still a 2. Everything's good. So thumbs up there.
He met another type 1 diabetic, and he said, "Yeah, found pancreases. Let's
go." And then we had the cardiologist, which I was kind of nervous because when you start hearing about no.
Will you hand me that piece of toast, please?
When you start talking about fluid around the heart, the wife and I go back to congestive heart failure, and that's what her dad passed of. And
that's what my mom passed away from.
And her dad had it so bad, like it was nasty. And you know the effects. And,
oh, I do.
And so that's where we were going, and he says, "No, the fluid around your heart is normal. We don't need anything. Need to do anything." And I was like, "What?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "But I'm concerned with it's called an EF number. It's the
times your heart beats.
Ejection fraction." So I was trying to say it was a different.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh wow! Hey yo!
Yeah. So.
Hey, yo.
But that number was a 48, and it's supposed to be a 55 or higher. So he ordered an MRI just to double check to make sure and get a clear picture of what's going on there. So we went from a oh shit to shit.
Language.
I know.
That's what a language was on this.
Thank you, Captain America. That was a Marvel.
I know. I got the
Avengers.
Reference. I got the reference.
I don't like the feeling of it on my hand.
Then
that's fine. The bread just looked awful thick. I'm like, is that Texas toast?
Yeah. The one Walmart up on Cherry Road's the only one that carries Texas toast.
I know, but I can't find Texas toast anywhere.
That's the only Walmart that carries it.
Okay, now I know. That's the one on Cherry Road?
Yeah,
that's the little neighborhood market.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And then we went to they took blood, and boy, they took 8 vials of blood. And that all blood work came back. The pancreas numbers dropped 300 points. So how that happened, I don't know. But
did you spray that? Okay.
Oh, definitely not.
So we went to the oncologist then, and he cleared me for treatment. So we went back Wednesday for treatment. So I had that Wednesday.
That's a John Deere flipper.
And
yeah, I got it for my birthday last year, and then I never found her time. So today's
a great day for it.
Look, it got a cow, it got a rooster, it got
then
a chicken. No,
so
that's a pig.
I hope you know the difference between a chicken
so
and a
I
pig.
when I got home
in this family.
when I got home Tuesday from all my appointments.
I think that's a lamp. Is that a lamp?
Yes.
Okay.
There was a box sitting on the front porch. And I figured the kids ordered something or whatever. Well, the wife says, "Hey, that's for you." And I said, "Really?" So I opened this box, and there's a card from a couple guys that I work with, and there's this ball cap that a guy in the maintenance department has started making hats and stuff. So I'm going to give him a little shout out. I'm going to show you this.
Oh, I did. No.
Can y'all see that?
Look at that. Oh, my manager said he wants a hat for selling.
So he did this leather patch, sewed it on the hat. So shout out to Treebeard Custom Creations. I'll put a link in the description for y'all to his Facebook page. He hasn't uploaded a lot yet, but he's going to. If you have any questions about what he can and can't do, just shoot him an email. It's on there, and he'll get back with you. Tell him Bear sent you, and I told him I was going to do this. Good morning, Ann.
Hi, Ann. I think it's funny because what?
Oh, Tom, that's sad, buddy. Tom said he said he's glad we're doing good. His best friend had a brain tumor and went in for surgery to remove most of it, but he never woke up. The cancer had already spread to the rest of his brain. That's sad, man. I'm sorry. I met a lady. So Saturday night we went to, or Friday night, kind of jumping ahead in the week, but we went to Waffle House, and there was a lady that had a cancer ribbon Waffle House hat. And so I got talking to her, and she has been about a year dealing with breast cancer. So, but she's going through like a rigorous amount of chemo, and but it was you could tell she was uplifted just by talking about it.
Oh yeah. Have an ex-girlfriend, the girl that I was with before I met Teresa, and man, we were friends all the way through high school, and when we dated for a long time. Then I went into the Army, and we just split up. Well, we reconnected because of Facebook, and I've kept in touch with her over the years. Come to find out, last year she had cancer. I didn't know it until the day she went in for her surgery. She went in for surgery, and she didn't come back. And so it was during the height of COVID, so they didn't have a funeral or anything. And just last Saturday, they had the memorial service for her, and it was really, a powerful thing knowing that 1 minute you can be alive and well, thinking you're going in for the surgery to get rid of what is causing all of the issues, and how easy it is. Things can twitch and you not come back out.
Yeah.
And that was really powerful.
Yeah.
And even my wife, even though back then she hated her because that was my ex-girlfriend, but now her name was Ansley. Her mother was one of the receptionists at the high school at Northwestern. So my wife knew her mama very well, and we ran into each other at Walmart and the stores and stuff. And over the years, just communicated, and everything was fine. And it really tore my wife up too, knowing that she had cancer and didn't make it from surgery.
Yeah, it's tough. One of the guys in our church group, we just got a message the other night that they moved to Texas recently, and he just got a message that his mom she was sick. They went to the hospital, found out she had inoperable cancer, and so he flew from Texas to Philadelphia, and by the time all the family got there and they was able to say their goodbyes, she passed.
Yeah.
So my heart's pretty heavy today. I talked with another lady the other day. She got diagnosed almost a year ago, give or take, with breast cancer. and she's having a hard time. Doctors, the doctors that she has is making it rough, and she's getting ready to go into her 4th surgery.
Wow.
Yeah. One surgery was because they screwed up the first time they were in, the time before they were in. So real heartfelt. But let's move on. Hi Coleman, how you doing? Grilling and chilling with Coleman.
Okay.
Is that a John Deere spatula?
Yeah, and the wheels move.
Yep. Could you send some breakfast down here to Florida? Looks yummy. Well, Aunt Hen, if y'all come up,
Yeah, I've seen you.
and then we'll send you a box home.
So Peyton, how was your?
Oh, they love the socks because they can see your socks.
Oh, you can see my socks.
Yeah.
She has another pair just like them.
I actually don't.
So
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. This
They
sock.
just kind of disappeared.
So this lovely black sock is my friend Megan's. I lost my socks at her house, so I just took her sock. And this sock, I don't know whose sock that is, but
The sock monster ate them.
probably.
Tell me.
Big D, Dwayne's in.
So Peyton, how was your week? Well, I had work.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Oh, so
Finish
sorry.
story.
Yes.
Oh my god.
How
So-
dare you
so-
interrupt your father?
I know.
I'm- No, I can.
He runs us like it's nothing. So we have to correct him. He'll go, it's a dad wasn't finished. She was done. Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, Tuesday when I got home, that package, my allergies flared up because I didn't know it was coming.
Your eye allergies.
Yeah, I started getting a little teary eyed, and yeah,
Oh.
I did. I was getting because I mean they, it was a good surprise, and so anyway, shout out to Huey and Hugh, Bruce, and Bo for that. Yeah. Then Wednesday we did treatment, and then we had early practice. Thursday,
We didn't really practice Wednesday. Yeah, we did.
yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. Remember.
Yeah, because we've been on the late practice slot. But anyway, then Thursday I did training videos. I've been on training videos. I got 2 more left, I think. Out of I don't know, there was probably about 2 dozen. They were long, but all right, Paige, go ahead. We'll get to Friday later.
So, Monday I have work. This is my last week of work, by the way. No more work. Tuesday I have work again. Then Wednesday I had a memorial for my Thursday was coach because I was supposed to work all week, but I got those 2 days off for obvious reasons. And then I got those. So I was coaching. Friday morning was my last day of work. So I swam, worked Friday night, left. I didn't really work at all. I just kind of chilled there. And they just he was like, since you, because I usually send food out. My manager was like, since this is your last day, you can take food to tables. And I was like, okay, cool. Because apparently you can't tell people to just holler at you if you need anything.
What's doing for Coach?
In the food business.
Well, before and gets on you.
Spatulas or
No. They're right here.
hot pads are right there.
Well, I didn't know if we had the handles one.
They're in the house.
That's what I didn't know.
Yeah.
My manager, I ran food one other time, and I said, yeah, here's your food. Just holler at us if you need anything. And my manager was not happy. He was like, you can't tell people to holler at us in an official establishment. And so I didn't say holler at us, but Friday was my last day. My buddy Will wrote me a letter. I went home with a pint of custard, a gallon of sweet tea, 10
Nice.
chicken.
I'm gonna move this way.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Dwayne, that's a John Deere spatula. We got a Tractor Supply, a year or so ago.
We've had it longer than that.
You had it
I've been
longer
fixing
than
their
that,
computers
Bob.
for almost 3 years.
No, that's when we got the spatula.
Oh, I thought
She's
you
had
said-
it for.
Spatula.
Okay, so we've had it for a while.
I know.
No, we got my 16 birthday. So I got that, and I got the last birthday.
But yeah, we had the one side of the family had John Deere, and the other side had the Massey Fergusons and the Cases. So here's this question:
Okay.
Why are farmers so good at what they do?
Peyton, you should answer that one.
Because who else is going to do it?
Because they're outstanding in their fields.
You need to remember that one and bring it to school with you.
Oh, that is the pickles virus is spreading.
Well, probably. Just like it's back in the lunchbox. Cool.
Ann says, "Love you, Nolan. I don't want you to hurt yourself."
You spoke a little too late.
Well, about the
Then yeah.
hot pad.
But, guys, this is my last time on the line for a little while. Because Friday, I'm moving to college.
Yep.
In 5 days.
So she's gonna be going to. She'll be a freshman in college.
You're a senior. Yep.
Senior in high
I
school.
start school Thursday.
So you're going to have a respected probation officer, a freshman in college, and a senior in high school.
Yep.
I don't know about respected.
Her parolee's respected. That's about it.
Well, they better.
They do.
They don't know the attitude they'll get if they're known.
Oh no.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they do.
Bacon, the candy of meat. You know, we went to Cub and I went to the grocery last night. You know, just the hot dogs, the pepperonis. We were like,
I get it.
yeah, Cub ran the.
Because listen, there's only one cash register, and like 8 people in line with baskets full, and I was like, oh, no, we can just do everything.
Grilling up some bacon wrapped chicken legs. I was watching.
I've done the chicken leg
I'll get this one
lollipops
off.
wrapped
Yeah.
in bacon.
And get the other one
I was
off.
watching. I think his name. I think it was Killer Miller Q. That was doing the lollipops.
Lollipop.
And yeah, so
Hey, do not move.
I started singing the Lollipop Kids. We are the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop Kids. Yeah, I was singing that while I was watching this video. So for you guys that don't know, the reason why she's switching skillets is because those two are newly seasoned. They got 3 rounds of seasoning, so we need to cook in them, and we're cooking bacon in them. So yeah. Ann says, "Love you too, Pay. Have fun."
Love you. I will. I already have a bunch of people there. Oh, also,
Cloud College does not count.
no, I know.
She's going to Western Carolina. Oh, Clown College. Hey, a degree's a degree.
Hey, man.
Hey,
A lawyer's a lawyer.
not if you're hamburgers.
My cousin Ryan, he always says, a lawyer can get a D and still be a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, as long as they pass that exam.
When Teresa was going through certain classes and she was struggling, I told her, I said, what do they call a doctor who comes in very last in his graduating class? She said, what? I said, doctor. I said, so just do your best. Whatever you end up as, you end up as. I said, you're still going to be done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I just found out, not just found out. Well, so our dorm is called the Hood dorm because there's no elevators, no AC, and now there's no heat. So, yeah. Oh, I think I'm on like the 3rd floor.
3rd floor with
In my
no
car.
elevator.
And that's why Mom and them can move in.
Yes.
Me and Dad aren't.
So I'm trying
So
to
I got the reprieve from helping move in because it's on the 3rd floor and there's no elevators. So Mom was like, you know what? Let me be safe for all of us and have you stay home. I said, okay. Okay.
Oh, these wipes smell hideous. They smell like it.
Well, they've been out here the whole time. So.
They smell hideous.
Warm Clorox.
It's not good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you smell it?
So what was your week like? I mean, we've talked about everybody else's.
My week was pretty easy going. At work, I only had to go to my office twice this week. Everything else, I worked from home. Mailed off a couple weight kits. I had 2 weight kits that I shipped off a week and a half ago, came back to me. And I'm sitting here, looked at the return label, and they were returned by UPS. Opened them up and saw that my shipping labels and my equipment to the technician I mailed them to was still there in the box. So whenever I ran the tracking number, I found these 2 techs. When I sent them their equipment, you got 5 days to pick the stuff up at your UPS location or they get sent back. So these 2 techs never even went and picked them up. So they got sent back to me and I had to email them and send them back. And that's the most exciting thing that happened this week at work. Very, very easy.
Pay 2 college boys $20, carry all the heavy stuff upstairs.
Listen,
That'll work.
according to you guys, you already know a lot of people at campus. I do. So you can just do a city dig. I don't make friends live there. Just make friends with the
Wes, his
football
daughter
players.
goes back to school today.
Like, hey,
Going in early for the.
I know I met you at Big Time Restaurant there.
Yeah. So I was recently Snapchatting people from Western that were like at the Big Time Restaurant there. There was a group of us like in the front. So it was like one who just graduated, a sophomore, and like 2 like just graduated freshmen or something. And then it was 3 people that were coming in, all just freshmen, and we all lived in the same dorm. It was probably like an aha moment.
So Friday night, we went to the cornhole. The American Cornhole League had their event. It's called the Ocho.
It makes a sound. Listen. Ready?
Hear it?
I hear it.
That's a slapstick. You need 2
But,
of them. You bang them together.
Yeah.
Like they do at the football.
Yeah.
So they had.
Ooh, somebody getting in trouble.
So they had. It was the Ocho on ESPN, and it aired yesterday,
That was public.
like 2 to 4. But it was the American Cornhole League, and then another section they had dodgeball, like the American Dodgeball League.
Right.
So we saw a bit of that. We saw the cornhole, and that was amazing, just amazing. And then, morning, Jorge.
Hi, Jorge.
And then after that, I mean, so it was like $10 to get in. We actually had a really good time. We were kind of like, whatever. Let's see what this is like. And the dodgeball was pretty exciting. The cornhole was exciting. The cast from Jersey Shore was there. And they were followed around with the news crew and all that stuff.
Never seen them.
I didn't know who they was either. Brian, the guy, we went with Brian and Jen. He was fangirling all over him, and I was like, what in the world? And he's like, I mean, he was like all excited. And I was like, what? He's like, no, it's Jersey Shore. So Mike, the Situation, was actually playing in one of the celebrity
He's a hot man.
events. Jay Cutler was there. He played in a celebrity one with Doug Flutie. So I got to watch Doug Flutie. That was pretty cool.
See? Okay, that's
And then Flavor Flav did all the commentary, like the opening.
No way.
Yeah,
Play
so-
the play?
So he got out there and he was talking and doing his little speech and stuff
Who's
like
that?
that. And then,
Did he have a huge clock around his neck?
yep.
Who's that?
And so then one of the guys, the announcers, was like, "Hey, we need a countdown. Who would have a clock on them, and he's got the clock around his neck, hanging on his chain, and then he has this watch that's just it's the size of a teacup saucer.
Yeah.
This thing's huge. I put that stuff up on the Instagram,
I don't know.
and then he after that went off, this tripped me out because I didn't know this was an actual league. The National Air Guitar Championships.
Isn't that something? Isn't that?
Yeah.
No.
So I mean,
Crazy.
as these people up there, they're in their little costumes. So you can tell they stitched together from the thrift shop, and they're over there trying to play the guitar, and you're going, that is anatomically incorrect.
But
That is not right.
They'll have a song.
Yep.
And they like pull out rock star to the song, and they don't have a guitar at all.
Yeah. So it's air guitar.
It's actually insane.
And as you looked around the crowd, at one point, you could see, like up at the very top, I was like, hey, that's us. So I started putting my arms up and rocking, and you could see me up on the screen, put my hands up and rocking, because we were up at the very top. But that was really cool. Everybody had a blast at that one. They were throwing Jack Links everywhere. I got a picture with the Sasquatch.
I saw that. Because you sent it to me.
They passed out those bumper things, and then they were throwing cases. I mean, they would grab handfuls of Jack Links and just wing them up into the crowd. It was pretty wild, and you would see other people doing the air guitar when the people up on stage were doing it.
Oh yeah.
So it was pretty wild.
I know.
There was one guy who'd been doing it for 16 years. He'd been a professional for 16 years.
See, that just
I've
makes
been a
me
professional
say.
for 18.
That just makes me say that people got so much time on their hands.
Well, in the winner, the lady that won, she got one of those great big cardboard checks. Guess how much she won?
$100,000.
$0,000. Like it said, $0,000.
That's wild. That's funny. I would hang that up. That's funny. Oh, I just got back from dog sitting for about a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you go sit on a dog?
I did. I laid on a couch every day.
You went dog laying.
No, the dog was on the floor or on the couch. And I was asleep on the couch.
Yeah, Doug Flutie was in the Canadian Football League, and he was, Buffalo. So there was people hollering Buffalo, and
I
then
used to have a box of Flutie Flakes.
yeah,
Wow.
it was pretty wild. I mean, I was like Doug Flutie, and I got some close-up pictures on Instagram. So yeah, he doesn't look bad for being an older fella.
He ain't 70 yet.
So I think me and Peyton switched spots with Gravity.
Dwayne says the food looks good.
They appreciate it.
Yeah, Jorge, it was a blast. I mean, we had a good time, and then because the girls were like, well, we need to leave after the cornhole because we're hungry. All right, but my buddy Brian was like, no, man, we paid $10. We're gonna get our money's worth. Kind of joking, and then we watched the air guitar, and that was a ton of fun. That was a ton of fun.
They play 80s music for that.
It was a band that you had. It was like a band that was associated with the American Air Guitar Championships that did covers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that one's Rex's. But it was pretty cool.
Off my knee.
You know, you're supposed to bring the plate to the food, not the food to the plate.
Right. Look at it.
It was pretty neat. And then
That move, bro.
Then we went to Waffle House. You know, because that was the only thing open at that time, other than Cookout. But the line at Cookout was like
That's where we were.
50 cars deep. So we went to Waffle House. I hadn't been there in years.
Yeah.
My favorite thing there is their hash browns, skittered, scattered, smothered, slattered, chunked, diced.
Well, they changed the menu.
Yeah, they changed
They
it.
changed the menu. So now they didn't have chili. They only had jalapenos, cheese, onions,
They don't have Burt's Chili anymore?
Nope.
No.
It wasn't an option.
Wow.
Unless they have like a morning menu and an evening menu, but
No, it's the same menu.
yeah, they got the chili's not on there. So my hash browns had cheese, onions, and jalapenos. But
Yeah, Brian called me wanting to know if I wanted to go, and meet y'all out there and everything. But to me, it was too many people. I don't like crowds.
yeah,
And I mean, that it just didn't interest me. I mean, it was weird. I was torn. I wanted to go just to get out of the house and do something. But then
It was-
Don't step on it, bro.
same token, I didn't want to go there because of all the fuss. And to me, it's like going to a concert. I don't want to be in a building with 100,000 people.
Oh, I definitely.
This was-
I would have got
this was really cool. Like we found a spot where we walked around and it's like 4 or 5 basketball courts side by side. So not like long ways, but side by side. And it was 2 sets of cornhole boards. So you had one set running this way, one set running the other way. And I mean, we walked around the whole gym and we were like, wow. People from all over the US, Canada. I mean, got talking with one guy and he said, I asked him, I said, well, how many sets of bags do you carry? He goes, I've got 5 sets. And I was like, what? So I'm thinking like just generic bags, right? No. These are like anywhere from $70 to $1,000 a set for 4. And I was like, what? And he said, he goes, if you're throwing with one set of bags and they're not sticking or they're sticking too much, you change to a different set that is made out of a different material. And the material is what you're paying for. I said, so the $1,000 ones, are those like high grade silk? I mean, come on, what the heck? Yeah, the YouTube Pitmaster will get. All right, Coleman, have a great one. We're going to watch ours here in a little bit. Candy's in. Hello, Candy.
Hey. Oh, we went back to school shopping yesterday.
How was Hong Kong?
Yeah.
I got my order of Uncle Steve's shake in this week, and I've been putting it to use.
Yeah.
The spatchcock chickens I made the other day were incredible. I used his competition bird blend, and then I dusted the top of it with the sweet and spicy Uncle Steve's.
I gotta put my plate over there.
And I mean, I really, really like it. And Teresa and Tommy, it's already gone. But after we ate, see, my family, we don't like the breast. So we'll cut off the legs and the thighs and the wings, and then all we have left is the breast. And so what I always do, that's why I always make 2 birds when I spatchcock them, or whenever I cook whole chicken, because
Do you want enough
we
meat?
need enough meat. And so I took all the breast off and then pulled it and shredded it, and then added a little bit more shake and some Blues Hog sauce, and made pulled chicken out of it. And then we had some pulled chicken sandwiches. But a lot of people, the breast is their favorite part, but not my family. We don't care for the breast at all. But that shake was really good.
Hey, what is a pirate's favorite letter?
Arr.
Hard.
Most people say R when really it's the C.
Whenever I had my eye surgery and I had my eye patch on for a year, I used to get that asked to me all the
I
time.
remember when you had an iPad.
So Pop
Yeah.
was watching old videos on the TV 2 years ago, and I looked like a child.
You still look like
You
a
were
child.
a child.
Morning, Terry.
You were 16.
You're not much older than a child now.
I know, but I looked like I was a freshman. I was like, so I had to turn it off. I couldn't watch it. That was when I wore the yellow sweater, like hoodie all the time.
Oh, that gross sweater.
Yeah. Morning, Terry. Hey, your new sticker, man, looks pretty tight, man. I really like that.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't have one. He put it up on Facebook this morning, and it looks pretty tight. Dwayne, yeah, man. The first time that I heard, I had a guy that I used to hang out with way back in the day. with Jimi Hendrix, and when I heard Jimmy play the national anthem, man, that blew me away. Absolutely blew me away.
And I'll tell you, me being the music major in college, being in the Army, I have got the utmost respect for the national anthem, and I truly believe that is one song nobody should ever take personal liberties with. It is written one way, it should be performed one way. As talented and amazing a guitarist as Jimi Hendrix is or was,
It's hot.
Unfortunately have to say I do not like his rendition of the national anthem at Woodstock that he's so famous for. I mean, his technique, his tone, all that stuff is amazing, but I really believe he chose the wrong song to show off with. But that's just my personal opinion.
We don't have
Go get one. Rookie Nelson Cheap Trick live in concert. Sweet. Cam and Teresa, how are you guys doing? Flour, eggs, and yeast.
Hey y'all.
Yeah. They were down around Charleston recently.
I've been there.
Yeah. Right at it.
Kid in school
So
told
I
the
just
teacher
put it on
he
top
wishes
of
to
it
be
now?
born 500 years. Yeah. It's all right.
It should be
It'll be
cooled
fine.
down enough, and it sits on the rim.
Yeah. As long as you keep it up on the rim. That way my peeps can watch you do this. Do you got a can opener for the...
You don't need a can.
Oh,
See,
it's got
I'm smoked. I got the one that had the little pulley.
Okay.
So, speaking of can openers, so I told Bob, hey, like I'm gonna bring, or I want to bring like a bottle opener, can opener, and that kind of stuff. Whatnot. I look at my little box that they kind of throw stuff together in, and I kind of looked at it, checking all stuff. There's a wine opener, a can opener, the can opener, wine opener. There's a can opener ring. There's a bottle opener.
Yeah,
Everything
your
I could
mom went a little crazy.
Why do you need a wine opener?
It's just
Because
it's that
well,
multi-tool. The bottle
Oh,
opener.
I thought you had
The butler's
tool.
tool.
Okay.
So,
Well, Cindy hadn't needed one, and she called Dad. What can I use that?
all right, Cub, you ready? A kid tells a teacher that he wishes he was born 500 years ago.
I can't do that.
She asked him why. He replied that I wouldn't have to learn so much history.
Very true, though.
You forgot your powdered sugar.
Will you go get powdered sugar, please?
No.
Well, then we don't have it.
So that's how we've always made the French toast, just like you did with the dipping and everything. Except for we don't put the fruit and whipped cream and
Look at how
sprinkles.
cute that looks.
I got a 3-inch sifter. We just tap powdered sugar over the top.
I think I
And
have
I know that's all I've ever had on the French toast. That's just the way that I was brought up, I guess.
I can imagine you guys are exhausted, man. They walked around Disney.
Oh man.
Whew. You making me tired just thinking about it.
I'm thinking about that heat.
So Tom's been to Charleston, West Virginia.
Oh.
Been there a few times, yeah.
The other day, this is how high it was. I had to roll my windows up, blaring my AC. I never have my windows up, no matter what time of the year it is. Never have it up. I had to roll them up, and no one was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm sweating to death." So I had it all cranked up all the way, cold as it can be. All the windows are rolled up, and so did help. Crazy.
Crazy, man.
Show them what you're putting on. Your hands in the way.
Hands covered.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of dessert shake. Y'all know it. Yep. I got some Uncle Steve's. I'm going to be taking some people to give away so you can try it out.
And yeah.
So, what did you think of the bird shake?
It was really, really good. The sweet and spicy rub. I forgot what it's called. The actual name on the bottle.
The sweet and spicier.
That's what it's called. But that one right now, that's my favorite of all of them. I mean, I just really like that one.
Yep.
And so whenever I put on the bird shake, I just dusted the top of it with the sweet and spicy. But it was really, really good.
I think my favorite one's the thick meat.
And I haven't tasted that one.
That was you tasted
Well,
it.
I tasted it
Yeah,
in my hand, but I haven't cooked with it.
You haven't cooked with it.
It's my favorite. That one, Lucky.
Lucky, yeah.
My favorite.
So,
But whenever I make my next order, I'll add that in there instead.
yep.
Just to try a couple at a time.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go hog wild and buy them all, but
Okay.
yeah, I did the first time, but he only had 8 rubs. Then he didn't even have 8. Then I don't think he only had 6.
Yeah, he had 6.
Yeah, and I bought all of them. Then he's added the smoke bomb, the Texas Red, the competition line. So he's added 5 plus the dessert 6.
Yeah.
So he only had 6 once. Started following him.
But yeah, we went back to school shopping yesterday. I got
That was hectic. Let's be honest.
it was a little crazy. But we have this thing where we'll fill up a cart like about like chest high. And then we weed through everything and end up with like maybe 12 things total collectively, which we saved about $700.
That would say something.
We saved $700.
I fortunately skipped out on that. I stayed home. I laid on the couch. Was supposed to do training videos, but instead I watched Buzz Lightyear.
You see, and the
I had to have my priorities.
And our coach gave him the cheat sheet.
No,
they helped him.
It was a flash drive with training aids.
Training answers. For those who don't know what an aid is.
I still had to watch all the questions or all the videos though.
You can skip through them. You can like right click, show control. That's what I do for the course that I take now.
Well, that one last night was 2 hours.
Yeah, when I gotta watch videos at work, it actually tracks how much time you spend on the video. You can't fast forward it at work.
And these videos were issued from the school district, and then I have videos issued from the state, and then I have other training videos that we got coming up. So
Payne has a lovely video that she captured.
Knowing about busting her behind. She slid down maybe 8 stairs.
Like 9. But I had a cup in my hand. I had a cup in my hand full of liquid and none of it spilled.
I will tell you that Uncle Steve's sauce is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. I think it's one of my favorite ones. And I'm not a sauce guy. I really ain't. You guys need to be in Ohio for the back to school supplies this weekend's tax-free holiday. That's what it is here.
Is Rocket in South Carolina.
Yep.
Well, the only issue with that is 3G. We don't really use that school supplies stuff like that much. We use pens and pencils and paper. That's it.
Yeah.
We don't use highlighters. We don't use colored pencils. No markers. You don't. Yeah, I use 1 notebook, 1 pencil, 1 pen. That notebook, it might be 1 subject, but I usually use it for all 4 subjects.
So, I was talking to somebody and I asked like a serious question: what color were your notebooks in school? And they were like, I don't care.
Oh!
Yeah.
They were like, that doesn't matter. And I said,
No.
What?
Was that payback to the coach?
And so they were like, I don't care what color my notebooks were. I didn't really carry notebooks. So I have a question for those who had notebook colors. What were each subject? Math, science, social studies, or history, and English. What were those specified like colors?
We didn't have specified colors. I would just grab Mom and Dad whenever we went school shopping, and the notebooks were on sale for 10 cents. We just grab a stack of 30 notebooks, and put them in the cart. They were all the same color. Whatever color, that don't matter.
Okay, what were your colors?
Okay, so math was red.
Okay.
Language was yellow.
Okay.
No, language was blue.
Right.
History was yellow.
Yep.
And then the other one was green.
Yeah,
Social
mine.
is green.
So you had specific colors that your classes required you to buy?
No, this was just for me. I had that. So history or social studies, that was always yellow.
Yeah.
And then math.
Oh, that was
always
your
be
personal
red.
choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we picked
History
colors
was
that would
yellow.
go with the subject.
Yeah, history was yellow, and then English was blue.
Well, I think I did that, but I had it all in a Trapper Keeper
Trapper Keeper.
until
You
I
had the
until I got
colors
into
separated.
high school.
Yeah.
In high school, we had to. Well, I think it was my junior senior year. I just kept everything in the textbook because we had to pay because we had to
Cutting it off.
we had to cover our books in paper bag.
Yep. You went to the grocery store, got the brown paper bags,
Yep.
made homemade book covers.
Yep, we
Yep,
had to make
I
book
remember that.
covers, and then we could draw on them and all that stuff. And then I would just tuck my papers and notes and stuff in that.
I remember having a book cover.
Yeah, I did too. Then I got mad about it.
Yeah, they used to give us book covers, but you were only given one.
Yeah.
Or you could just go to the grocery store and get the brown paper bags.
Well, we'll tell stories about like
Math equals blue.
No. That's English. Anyway, so but I was talking to Dad, and he was like, whenever I was a kid, I had to stand on one foot with both my hands out, with textbooks on my hands the entire recess.
But math equals blue because it makes him sad.
Math equals red because I was good at it.
No, math was better for me because I was mad about it. Because I never got it.
Because I loved math.
Like the organ, and the origin, whatever you want to call it. Origin? Yeah. That's what Miss Wagner always get on me about.
Well, Miss Wagman also tried to teach Pop how to do common math.
No, that was
The tree math.
that
Where
was
you break
Wagman.
stuff off.
No, that was
He couldn't get it.
that was Wayman and Rollins in the middle of the hallway by lunch. It was on B Hall.
It was not.
Dad was pressed out.
He is not how to do math. So
Not that Common Core stuff.
Yeah, that's
Well,
for the
okay,
birds.
but fast forward like maybe 7 years, I was sitting there trying to teach him math. And she was going back to school, and I was trying to teach him math. And he was like, well, just do it for me. And I was like, I can't just do this for you. Like, we're on Khan Academy. Learn it. Blush.
So I have.
There's only one number, pi. Every number's contained in that number.
Yes.
What are the first 4 digits?
Dad, you.
3
No.
point-
Dad, do you know it?
3.14.
Then that's 2.
4.
Hey.
Isn't it like
5, 6.
3.14159?
Yeah.
There's a song about it. 3.14159. This is pi, blah, 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 7.
Is it cherry pie, apple pie, or pecan pie?
It's
Those are my favorite pies.
of course.
March
Apple.
14th.
Apple and
National Pie Day.
apple and blueberry.
Ooh.
So I think I have plans today. I'm very excited about it.
Cherry pie. It's so sweet and it's so fried.
Well, now that we've watched Bear Cub destroy her plating,
French toast.
You didn't offer anybody else any.
Oh yeah.
are you gonna have to make more?
No.
Did you save any for anybody else?
100% not.
I mean, I know she made a bunch. I didn't pay attention to
Okay. Well, I just didn't think I always wanted any.
cherry pie for more. Yep. Black cherries, the bomb.
Ooh, yeah. My cherry's really good.
What about American Pie?
No, that movie is funny though.
That was a good movie. American Pie 2,
First or second,
not so
yeah.
much.
They kind of got cornier as they in more.
That's what they want. What do you like, Weston?
Just powdered sugar. No.
Sick it.
No.
Because if that's, you're going to get a huge pop. You can't just sprinkle powdered sugar.
No.
Yes, you can. Dad, what would you like on yours?
All right, Terry. We're gonna head off here. So have a great week, buddy. Don McLean's American Pie. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I think I have plans today.
Drive to the Chevy and levee, or drove to the levee with my Chevy.
And the levee was dry.
Yeah.
Nowadays the Chevy's dry. Price of gas.
Well,
It is going down though.
What's that one river? It's in Texas. No, it's in Texas. I keep forgetting. I've been seeing stuff on TikTok about it. It's drying up, and
Lake
it's like
Mead.
Yeah,
Lake Mead. It's the where the Hoover Dam is and provides water to Vegas in that particular area.
like they're saying that it's what 20 feet below where it's supposed to be.
More than 20. Right now it's at 1,042 feet. That water drops down to 857 feet. It's called what's called a dead pool state, which means it can no longer reach the pumps and the transmission lines, so it cannot provide water to any more of the cities.
Wow. So I've been watching on TikTok. I've been watching these guys. They well, no, it was on YouTube. They go out there and they walk where it's all dried up and find fishing lures.
You can find boats that have been sunk, motors. They've already found 3 bodies that were stuck in 55-gallon drums with concrete. I mean, I was actually showing Teresa a video yesterday explaining to her what's going on.
Yeah, I was watching just for the fishing lures. The guy's like, I lost this one 2 years ago. No, just make one for Mom.
I'm making one.
Okay. So. You know, so you say that, Tom. He says these days you drive to the Chevy in a Tesla and be sad because the global warming has dried up the levee. There was one, it was a TikTok I was watching. This tow truck was dropping a Tesla off at a charging station. Mm-hmm. And he says, this happens so much that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
People run their batteries dead, and then they have to get a tow truck to tow them to the charging station. But,
crazy.
Yep. So, well, Peggy, this is going to be it for a little while, unless you tune in remotely.
Maybe. Depends on how crazy my Saturday night's been.
Ooh, we don't want that. We don't want crazy Saturday nights.
Well, not
in college.
Whoa.
Not in college, no. Especially out in the middle of nowhere.
We're in the mountain.
Yeah, you're in the mountain. There's nothing around.
I wasn't too far from WCU whenever I was in Asheville last weekend. One thing that was nice, though, driving through the mountains with the windows down whenever it's 15 degrees cooler than it is back here at the house.
Yeah. So, all right, Pay, well, let's send us out of here.
Right.
There's 2 rules in cooking. It tastes good. Did you have fun? Rock on. You are awesome. See you later.
Have a great week, everybody.